Right there. Welcome back, everybody, to Yooper Tube. I'm your Yooper. Darn it. Welcome back, everybody, to Yooper Tube. I'm your host. Rats. Welcome back, everybody, to Yooper Tube. I'm your host, Yooper Johnny. Hey, that was pretty good. This is a special Pasty edition, but we're going to start every one of these episodes with a Packer report. Well, it's preseason, and as everybody knows, preseason football, none of the games count, only the injuries do. So let's not even talk about the Packers this week. Let's go straight to this week's special guest, the Pasty. Thanks, Miss Carolyn. I have here a delicious pasty from Miner's Pasty. The best pasty in the entire North Woods. Now, people ask me all the time, Yooper John, is it pasty or pasty? Well, it's pasty. Miss Carolyn, would you put the words down here below me so that people can say it? So, I looked up the difference between a pasty and a pasty, and I don't know what you people down there in the lower peninsula are thinking. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. So, anyway, what is a pasty? Well, let's find out together. It's a delicious treat for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whichever you're into, that looks a little something like this. Oh my Lord, that's a delicious pasty right there. Now, we can see the people at Miner's Pasty, they don't waste any time making a wonderful meal. Now, Miss Carolyn told me that people on the Yooper Tube channels, or YouTube, whatever you call it down south, they love to watch people eat. Well, if you think I'm going to eat this pasty in front of you, you're just crazy. But I would like you to see what's inside there. So, people say, with gravy or without gravy, I am somebody who likes, oh, thank you, Miss Carolyn. I like ketchup. So, let's go ahead and take a peek here. I'll slice this open for you. Give you a nice look at that pasty and what she's got inside. Oh, heavens. It's delicious. Now, this one's a traditional Yooper model right here. So it's got pork and beef and rutabaga, potatoes, carrots, and onions. But you can't say it. Oh, I can't go any further without first talking about this week's sponsor. I sure want to thank the sponsor of this week's episode, Mike's Bait Shop. Mike's with a Y. Y is in Yooper. And they have the best bait Saturday through Thursday. And what they don't get rid of makes one heck of a fish fry on Friday night. Thank you, Mike. That was one hell. Oh, thanks again, Mike, for sponsoring this week's episode. And that was one heck of a pasty. Miner's Pasty, don't forget. Oh, and Miss Carolyn, I'm really sorry I didn't save anything there for you, but there's more down there at Miner's, and we'll make sure we settle up with you there. Well, I hear the boat coming around, so that's the end of this week's episode. Thank you all for joining me here, Yooper John, on my new Yooper Tube channel.